Hey, and welcome to Tech Tips with Sold Out Media. I'm Amanda, and today I'd like to show you a little bit about the Zhiyun Weebill S. And in my opinion, this is one of the most easy to use gimbals that I've used to this date. This gimbal is so fast to set up, and it packs down so easy. You can just sort of leave it almost completely balanced to your camera, so long as you don't change lenses or anything. And it's so smooth. 3 taps on the LV button and you can lock the wheel so that you can easily go from the overhanging, running with the camera in the feet position to the regular gimbal position. The handle, the extension handle, actually can come up to assist you with that, attached to the top part instead, and sort of be your anchor for your gimbal. Let's take a look at some of the footage. We're going to go around, look at what this can do, and then I have some tips for you on how to use it. All right? So in terms of responsiveness, this gimbal is incredible. I mean, right out of the box, first thing setting up, it does pretty much exactly what you expect it to do. And if you're a novice gimbal user, or maybe you're looking for your first gimbal, this thing is so incredibly easy to set up. It's incredibly easy to use. A lot of the gimbals that I've used in the past, like you could spend half an hour to 40 minutes balancing the camera, and then when you pick it up, it doesn't do what you need it to do in the first place. So you end up having to go back and readjust or maybe add some weights on it. This camera that I have on the gimbal today is the EOS R with the 24-70 2.8 f-stop lens, and it is a very heavy lens, but I don't feel like I was actually shooting somebody walking backwards just the other day, and we did a 6-minute non-stop clip, and it was not at all tiring, if you can believe that. You can see I'm holding this with very little effort for such a heavy camera. There's a couple of extra features with this. Many gimbals nowadays come with the ability to control your camera from the handle as well, but again, the setup for this is so simple. From this button here, I can actually change my ISO on my camera. I don't know if you guys can see on my screen there, but the ISO is going all the way up and all the way down. Likewise, I can scroll to the side, change my shutter, or I could go over even more and change my aperture. I can also record straight from the handle. So that eliminates a lot of the, again, some of the different brands out there, you end up having the gimbal, and then you're also messing with your camera while you're trying to hold the gimbal at the same time. So this is incredibly light, it's incredibly compact, and again, it's so responsive, easy to use. There's a couple of different modes. Right now I'm in a kind of an all lock mode, or a horizontal lock mode, following my motion as I go. And then if I tilt down, it's keeping that horizontal plane. But if you're on the run, you're following somebody, they're vlogging or something, and they want to show you something, well, you just click this button on the side, this function button, and suddenly you can be out of that other mode and do a tilt follow. I can also adjust, so if I do get out of alignment a little bit, I can adjust with this little scroll wheel where I'm at. The other great function about this particular gimbal is it has a rest mode. So you can actually hold this for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now it's sleeping. So now I can adjust the gimbal in any direction that I want, or just leave it sitting and not worry about it. To come out of that mode, just hold it again for 1, 2, 3, and I'm right back where I need to be. The other neat thing about this is there's actually some lock buttons here that allow you to lock the access. So if you're going to store this away, you don't have to worry so much about your camera falling over. I've been working with this gimbal for about a month now. I absolutely love it. I'm not sponsored by Zhiyun. I'll tell you that you can get this particular gimbal with 3 different models or 3 different packages. You can get it just as it is, as you see it right here. You can get it with the focus ring so that you can actually control your focus from this wheel here. And then you can get another package that actually has a transmitter and a receiver to it. And what that allows you to do is if you're working in a bigger production, you're working with a bigger crew, you can actually wirelessly transmit what you're seeing in your camera to a DP or a director, someone who's seeing your shot and saying, yeah, that's the shot that I want, let's go for it, or can you do it again a little bit more to the left? I really hope that you guys found this helpful, and if you're looking for a gimbal that's very easy to use, very affordable, sturdy, it checks all the boxes for me, it's compact, easy to travel with, this is a good choice for you. So thanks for joining us today.